September 29th, 2012. Location, Berkeley. It's funny that I'm here. I really miss Berkeley. It's like I consider it my home. It's more than the food or like the activist culture or whatever, but it's just get involved. So I'm just like moving between like San Jose and Berkeley world, and it's a bit rough. Um, the reason I'm in Berkeley is because I am uh, setting up an interview, or hopefully two, with one is LGBT Tongan, so he's like Pacific Islander, Asian American, and another individual is a Hapa, so he's half Korean, half Aztec. Like his parents are from like very like the indigenous people of like in Mexico. So that's really an interesting identity mix, and he's really active, and I really want to talk to him about his experience and document it. So that's why I'm here in Berkeley. Okay, today is October 2nd, and I just got out the counseling. Actually, let me tell you where I am first. I'm in the administration building, and I just got out of a quick, very brief counseling session. Actually, I got into a little bit of trouble because I was not supposed to start taking and snapping pictures all over the place because of confidential issues. So I guess I have to learn how to navigate that in the future, but I just want to do a quick debrief because when things are fresh in my mind. So my counselor was a very nice guy. I shouldn't give any name. We talk about, basically my purpose of going to counseling is I want to make sure I can get diagnosed with social autism, and it seems like the school does not provide that service. So he recommended me to go to the disability center, which will kind of direct me to outside resources. My options are to I think the Aki Center might have mental health service that I can tap into. Aki is Asian American Pacific What's Aki for? It's a really huge non-profit health organization around San Jose that tends to Asian American issues, and I think they offer free health services. But I'm gonna check this out to see if it works. Well, my thoughts on the counseling session. It's a typical, I'd say like very welcoming office. We sat on the desk. He said I should delete the pictures, the one with the people's face in it, which none of them have people's face. They're mostly just, I want to get the environment of the counseling session. But so I let him see it. Nothing's a problem. We just talk. I guess I was in for data mining as opposed to really counseling. I don't know. I just like on one-on-one counseling, I don't really like the vibe at all. Maybe I'm like a difficult client. If it were like an actual clinical counseling where I am required to take tests and stuff, like yeah, I'm really up for it because I want to get something out of it. But I really feel like personal counseling, dealing with issues, stress and stuff, maybe I don't need that right now, but I could see why it's useful. I don't know why I feel so disconnected with the one-on-one kind of setting. Is it because it's just, maybe is it because of cultural reason, or my own mental reason where I don't like, already my perception of one-on-one is like lacking in a multicultural component or something else. So I just got out the Disability Resource Center, and basically the only resource center that have my program is the Morgan Center. she gave me the resource, but I am a bit concerned about the available resource on just testing, because the Morgan Center is actually 2 hours. It's in Morgan Hill, so it's actually 2 hours away. I'm just curious, how come they don't connect with a more local-based program like ACI, or other ethnic minorities group? If the school emphasize on diversity and affordable or fair use of counseling program, then shouldn't the DRC or other, I don't know much about other program, but shouldn't they have more available resources for all types of students? It seems a bit lacking that the only center that have my testing is in Morgan Hill, 2 hours away. So my next step would be to see if I have I can look at alternative options. I don't even know why I need to go and run around. This is a bit dumb because I can just Google this and probably find non-profit or whatever who's willing to do this as opposed to go here. So my next step is to try that and see if ACI offers what I need. Ow. I try to contact the queer seniors that own this radio station that talk about LGBT issue, and it seems like they were a bit hostile. So that's like a huge setback for me, because I think the important component to the research, but at the same time it's just like a bit discouraging, and I'm having doubts if this is the right way to go, but I think I just get whatever I have, which are like several clips so far of LGBT younger generation, and so it seems like it's a lot of working energy, but it's like part of my life, so I set it up so that I'm gonna do it anyways. Might as well document it as opposed to an assignment, and I'll see how it goes. But it's just really discouraging right now to have one of a major, just say a huge, it'd be so cool to do an interview with them, but it's just a big issue in the community if even LGBT individuals don't want to come out or don't want to talk about the issues, and the silencing actually is detrimental to to further research or just compiling data and narratives about the problem. So I feel like that's one of the biggest challenge that this project will have for me. It's actually not the writing. The data is out there. It's just like, to have narratives, you need people who are willing to speak up for themselves. And like, if people, I don't know if the community, like the older community is willing to do that, but perhaps the younger generation and those that do choose to come out will talk about the issues and encourage others to come out. And hopefully this will be part of a workshop series. So we'll see.